Good evening, everyone, and welcome, friends and family of Gardiner Lacrosse. We are here tonight to celebrate the careers of 12 senior lacrosse players that have made an impact on this program during their tenure. We are proud of these boys and wish them well in their future endeavors. Before I get to the Gardiner seniors, I'd like to take a moment to recognize the seniors for the Cony Rams for their dedication and commitment to their boys lacrosse program. Number 26, Casey Mills. Number 14, Jack Morrill. Number 6, Brody Freeman. Number 18, Gage Cormier. And number 25, Logan Tyler. And now for our Gardiner Tiger seniors. The first senior I'd like to recognize is Wyatt Brand. Wyatt is a 3-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Wyatt would like to thank his mom, dad, sister, girlfriend, the team, and Coach Johnson. Wyatt's favorite memory is being excited after a score or a win. Wyatt has plans to become a carpenter after high school. Wyatt is joined tonight by his mother, Charity, father, Scott, sister, Allison, Kobe Labonte, and Kylie Courier. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Angelo Galabois-Bars. Angelo has been a 2-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Angelo would like to thank his mom for always pushing him to be the best athlete on and off the field. He'd also like to thank his dad for showing hard work and dedication. Angelo's favorite memory was the bus rides after away games. Angelo has plans to attend the University of Southern Maine to study electrical engineering and play lacrosse. Angelo is joined tonight by his mom, Jolene, and dad, David. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Alex Grover. Alex is a first-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Alex would like to thank his mom and dad for encouraging him to be the best he can by pushing him to accomplish his goals. They have been a huge factor in his motivation and success, and he wouldn't be where he is today without them. Alex's favorite memory was bonding with the team after wins, in the locker room, on the bus, and hanging out with the team celebrating. Alex has plans to attend the University of Maine at Orono to major in mechanical engineering and possibly minor in electrical engineering with a Maine Top Scholar Award. Alex is joined tonight by his father, Andy, mother, Jessica, sister, Evelyn, and Emily. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Colby Mayhew. Colby is a 4-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Colby would like to thank his mom, dad, brother, and teammates new and old. Colby's favorite memory was scoring his first varsity goal, hockey style. Colby has plans to work at the Boys and Girls Club after high school. Colby is joined tonight by his mom, Shelley, dad, Rob, and brother, Garrett. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Taylor Tweedy. Taylor is a first-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Taylor would like to thank his friends, family, and coach. Taylor does not have any one favorite memory because they were all so many good ones. Taylor has plans to work in the family trade after high school. Taylor is joined tonight by his mother, Sarah, father, Mark, brother, Jackson, Sister Annie, and Grandma Kathy. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Ryan Moore. Ryan is a first-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Ryan would like to thank his mom and dad for their support. Ryan's favorite memory is the physical part of the game and being able to clear the ball whenever the team needed it. Ryan has plans to become a lineman after high school. Ryan is joined tonight by his mother Jeanette and father Bill and sister Kathleen. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Braden Deroghi. Braden is a first-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Braden would like to thank his mom and dad for supporting him throughout the years, his grandparents for making every game they could since he was little, and his brother who helped him become the person he is today. Braden's favorite memory is creating friendships that will be able to take with him after high school. Braden has plans to attend the University of Rhode Island after high school to major in kinesiology. Braden is joined tonight by his mother Amy, dad Lou, and brother Keeling. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Connor Cody. Connor is a four-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Connor would like to thank his parents and his coaches. Connor's favorite memory is just being with the team. Connor has plans to join the workforce after high school. Connor is joined tonight by his dad David, mom Lisa, and brother Logan. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Owen Pushard. Owen is a first-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Owen would like to thank his mom, dad, and sister for always being there for him. He'd also like to thank Coach Johnson for getting him into lacrosse. Owen's favorite memory was coming back to beat Lewiston. Owen has plans to work at McFarland Electric after high school. Owen is joined tonight by his mother Tracy, father Buddy, and sister Leah. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Shawn Doyle. Shawn is a two-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Shawn would like to thank his mom and grandmother for coming to every game he's played in, not only in lacrosse, but other sports too. Shawn's favorite memory is the bus rides to and from games. Shawn has plans to attend the University of Tennessee after high school to study finance. Shawn is joined tonight by his mother Karen and grandmother Susan Tomberlin. The next senior I'd like to recognize is Colby Vassell. Colby is a four-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Colby would like to thank his coaches, teammates, and family for all their support. Colby's favorite memory is all the great wins over teams as well as shutting down the opponent's best offensive players. Colby has plans to attend Franklin Pierce University after high school to major in health sciences and play lacrosse. Colby is joined tonight by his mother Sabrina, father Jamie, and sister Dana. And the last senior we'd like to recognize tonight is Cam Rizzo. Cam is a 4-year member of the boys lacrosse program here at Gardiner. Cam would like to thank his parents and coach. Cam's favorite memory was representing Gardiner in the Underclassmen Bowl. Cam has plans to attend the University of Maine after high school to major in business management. Cam is joined tonight by his mother Carol, father Brian, and brother Cody. Once again, I would like to personally thank all of the seniors for their contribution to Gardiner Boys Lacrosse and wish you all the best of luck in all of your future endeavors. Congratulations to all of you.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game plan for you.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Hi, my name is Shayna Epperson and I'm with Atlantic Youth Sports, Inc. and we operate out of Gardiner, Maine. We strive to bring young athletes to the game of basketball, volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. We also bring our principal cores, 3 of them, of teamwork, we bring respect, and we bring confidence.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Gruber. I've been with Shayna for 6 years. AYS has brought me to be a physically and mentally stronger person on and off the court. I've also met some of my lifelong friends through this amazing program.
You can become part of our family by visiting us online at www.aysinc.org, or you can email us at aysincinfo@gmail.com.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Rob Munsing here from Hopefield and Gardiner. We'll be joining Mike Violet of The Score, 1160 WSKW here shortly, as he'll come on the air at about 5:22. So about 4 minutes away from Mike's start of his broadcast. This is something we have done for soccer, for lacrosse this spring, teamed up with WSKW, The Score, for the play-by-play of soccer. I don't have great expertise in calling soccer, so when we found out that Mike was doing both Cony games for The Score, we teamed up with him. So he's preparing to go on the air. They do a great job of covering all the sports here in the Central Maine area, so we're very pleased to be joined by Mike, a veteran broadcaster, terrific broadcaster, certainly one of the best broadcasters I've ever had the pleasure of working with. So I won't be on the call of this. I'll be doing the production. Just want to let you know what was going on. You saw a great many of our sponsors, and we may even play a few more before we go live on the air. We certainly thank them for making this game and all the games that we've done all year. We started back in the fall and winter, and this will conclude our spring regular season. Not sure on playoff coverage for us this spring. A lot of things up in the air. We're having difficulty streaming from the softball, and softball has a very good team and could go deep in the playoffs. We'd like to be able to cover them, but we had technical difficulties, not of our doing, but just because of the location in the gully that we can't get internet down in there. There's no internet here in the press box yet, so we'll hope the gods of the internet are on our side tonight as we attempt to stream here with a couple of hotspots tied into the different LTE, US Cellular, and T-Mobile is what we're using up here. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that we get a good signal out of here tonight, that we can bring you this game. And then also, as I said, we're going to try to see how I can tap into the school internet, which is very robust, to be able to bring you softball, maybe run a cable down into the right field area, and maybe we can broadcast from there. But we'll look at that maybe tomorrow morning. I have afternoon commitments. I can't get over here tomorrow afternoon for anything. We had looked at doing the baseball game. Congratulations on the baseball team on their 12-1 win over Erskine the other day. fantastic job by baseball. And it looks like Coach Charlie Lawrence has got those guys humming at the right time. So terrific job by them. They played a very tough Oxford Hills team 4-0 here in the game the other day. So baseball team continues to improve. Lacrosse has been steady all season long, both the boys and girls lacrosse programs. So things are going well. And, of course, track is doing an outstanding job. Now, we did get some inquiries about how come we don't do track. Well, track is like a 3-ring circus. We just don't have enough equipment to be able to cover everything. So that's one of the problems that we have with that. Well, we got Mike Violet going on the air here. We'll be able to join Mike very shortly for his pregame. You'll lose me, but that's okay. You've heard enough of me throughout the course of, I don't know, maybe almost 100 games that we've done for the Tigers since last fall. So we're waiting for Mike's cue, and when we get it, we'll bring him live on the air. He's doing his billboards right now, and, of course, his sponsor's not the same as ours. Again, we thank our local sponsors making all these Gardiner High School games possible. We hope you've enjoyed the games that we've been able to do for you for the course of this year, and, of course, for many years as well. So we hope to continue all that next year. We'll have internet up here in the press box. Looking forward to that. That's very close to getting put in, and that'll tap into the school internet, the main state library network. So we'll have very robust signal down here in the press box for all our activities. And, of course, all the games are going to move to Hoke Field next year, so we'll be able to do quite a few. So let's go to Mike Violet.
Good evening and welcome to Hoke Field in Gardiner, where this afternoon, Sports Radio 1160 WSKW The Score brings you live coverage of boys lacrosse as the Cony Rams are in town to take on the Gardiner Tigers. I'm Mike Violet. I'll have the play-by-play for you here for this one tonight. Welcome those of you who are watching on Munzing Media. Munzing Media picking up our audio. Delighted to be on Munzing Media for my friend Rob Munzing here tonight for this one between the Cony Rams and the Gardiner Tigers. Senior night, all of the Gardiner seniors were recognized before the game here as they were all introduced to the crowd. Their parents, their brothers, their sisters, their grandparents, their girlfriends, and more, all introduced as they were all recognized. And it was interesting for me to see how many first-year players there were who are seniors who came out for lacrosse, and I think that's a good sign for the future of the game, certainly for the current state of the game, but for the future state of the game as well, is that it's catching on, and even kids who haven't played very much or haven't played at all have decided to come out. As far as Gardiner and Cony on the field this year, it's been an up-and-down season for both of them, as the Gardiner Tigers come in with a record of 5-5 right now in the latest heel points in Class B lacrosse heel points. Gardiner comes in at number 8. Cony comes in with a record of 4-6 so far this year for their head coach, Kyle Gleason. Of course, Casey Johnson, the head coach here at Gardiner High School. And Cony and Gardiner have had some games where they have been outstanding this year, and they have had some games where they have really struggled this year. So this is a fairly even matchup for these two teams here tonight. Gardiner started the season out with a win over Oxford Hills, and then they went into a slump. They lost 3 in a row, one of them to Messalonsky, and there's no shame in losing to the Eagles, who are one of the best teams in the state, no matter what class. They lost to Oak Hill, another very good team that gave Messalonsky a strong run for its money in a game we had on the score about 10 days ago. And then they lost to North Yarmouth Academy. More iron right there, so no shame in those losses. And then they went on a winning streak. They won 4 in a row. They beat Brewer 16-8, beat Lewiston 11-10, beat Morse Boothbay 19-8, beat Mount Ararat 11-8, and then lost 2 in a row, again to pretty much teams that you would consider to be outstanding. First of all, Camden Hills and then Brunswick. So they come in with a record of 5-5. For Cony, opened up, they did, with a 19-3 win over Nokomis. They lost to Lewiston in an overtime game 11-10. Lost to Brunswick 18-9. Lost to Messalonsky, and again, no shame in losing to the Eagles. 19-4 was the final there. 2-game winning streak after that, beating Freeport 8-7, beating Chevers 16-11. 2 losses, one to Brewer 19-13, one to Camden Hills, another very good team 13-6. Beat Oxford Hills in their next to the last game before this one 12-7, and then they lost to Maranacook, Winthrop, and Spruce Mountain, that combo team 16-15. So lots of near misses on both sides for these two lacrosse teams here today. And the great thing about this season, in one way, is that the heel points, while a nice gauge to see where you are and to see who the best is and such, but everybody's going to get into the dance this year because of COVID. They have made that qualification, so everybody is going to qualify for the postseason. And you know what? No matter what coach I talk to and no matter what sport it is, whether it's boys or girls, lacrosse, softball, or baseball this spring, they all talk about playing their best baseball, softball, lacrosse at the right time and trying to win 5 in a row in some cases in the postseason and win a state championship. That's the goal. So everybody's going to get in. So if you crest the wave at the right time, hey, you roll it out there and see what happens. You're dangerous, and we will see what happens for Cony and Gardiner. They're both going to get in. They're both kind of middle-of-the-pack teams, but we have seen many, many middle-of-the-pack teams and lower pull off upsets when it comes to the postseason. So we shall see what happens. Nice night, a little cool. It's cooled off. The wind is present, but it's not really a big factor. Certainly not nearly the factor in lacrosse that it is in baseball or softball. Temperature in the 60s. The most important thing is we've got a nice dry night and a nice dry fast track here at beautiful new refurbished Hope Field in Gardiner. So we'll take a timeout. We'll come back. We'll tell you who's playing, who the starting lineups are, and we'll have the national anthem and the opening face-off. It's boys lacrosse between Gardiner and Cony from Hope Field in Gardiner. A timeout. Back with lacrosse right after this. This is high school sports on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW. The Score.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsules Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsules tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsulespizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
The New England Aviation Academy is Maine's only official service training center and service training partner. NEAA is strategically located at the Brunswick Executive Airport in beautiful Brunswick, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast and only an hour to the mountains in the western part of the state. The aircraft used by NEAA to train our students and rent to current pilots are all technically advanced airplanes, have the Cirrus airframe parachute system, and are the newest model generation. We train in the best equipment in the marketplace, which not only ensures clients are learning to fly aircraft the industry is utilizing on a daily basis, but also is the safest and most reliable. NEAA's facility at KBXM includes a spacious heated hangar, classroom space, and a private briefing room, which make for an optimal learning experience. So, come fly our 2021 Cirrus SR20 and experience the Cirrus life.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
This is a grand opening for our esports arena. We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
So we're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together. That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Same thing as always.
That's the front of the net.
Little things to make you what you are.
0, 3, 1, 2, 3, 0.
Okay, let's go. 1, 2, 3. Sit right here.
Auto Group, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. You can find them online at cmautogroup.com. As always, after our game here on The Score, on the post-game show, we'll select our Matthews Brothers Windows Player of the Game. Matthews Brothers with 1T, America's oldest window manufacturer. The Gardiner Tigers in their home whites. With those flashy helmets they have, they sure stand out, and the Cony Rams decked out in the red jerseys and the red helmets as they gather at midfield and get ready to rumble. In goal for the Cony Rams is sophomore Bryce Bowden. In goal for the Gardiner Tigers tonight is senior Connor Cody. That is one of, I think it was 12 seniors who were honored before the game. We had Connor Cody, Braden Deroghi, Colby Mayhew, Taylor Tweedy, Cam Rizzo, Alex Grover, Shawn Doyle, Wyatt Bram, Colby Vassell, and Angelo Galabois Bars, all honored before tonight's game. To our right is Connor Cody of the Gardiner Tigers. To our left is Bryce Bowden. The combatants are ready to face it off, and we're underway. Gets scooted back to the Gardiner Tigers, and the Tigers get the ball first. This is LaSalle. Cam LaSalle, nice pass up in the middle to Brand. Brand a pass deep for Deroghi, and it's out. And let's see, I got to fight for it here. Deroghi in behind the goal there with Logan Tyler. It'll stay with Gardiner. Rizzo, ever dangerous. Cam looking to get it in front, almost did, got hit. Ball came out of the basket there. Rizzo trying to scramble and pick it up. He cannot, and it's picked up instead by the goalkeeper, Bryce Boyden. Or check that, it's Elijah Beeland who is in goal tonight. In front, there's a shot, point blank, by the Cony Rams. I don't know how that Kyle Van Doren didn't score there, but he didn't. So it's Beeland in goal, number 3 for Cony. Here comes Van Doren as the Rams set up now. Nick Geneseo. Geneseo gives it back outside. Jack Morrill, another one of their outstanding players. Morrill behind the net to Van Doren. Van Doren being whacked. Van Doren circles on the perimeter. Now out on the point. Loose ball there. Gardiner with a chance to pick it up. And now it will be the Tigers' ball. Excellent defensive play there by Caden Weston. And Weston with the ball now. Cruising up near midfield. Here comes Gardiner. Weston on the attack. Weston going to take it all the way down behind the net on the other side to Deroghi. And Deroghi holds. Gardiner looks to set up. No score as of yet. Just underway. We're a minute 50 in. Gardiner with it out front. Rizzo lays it off down low. Rizzo with it back. Rizzo back out front. Nathaniel Louise. In. A shot and a score! Owen Pushard. Man, that was a bullet. And Pushard scores just 2 minutes and 6 seconds in. And Gardiner leads it 1-0. Pushard with an over-the-shoulder drive. And that beats Elijah Beeland. And so the Tigers draw first blood. They lead at 1-0. Excellent shot there. Face-off controlled by the Tigers eventually. Here comes Gardiner again. Gardiner trying to add to a 1-0 lead. Cole Brand right down Broadway. There's Rizzo. Rizzo low, and he scores. Cam Rizzo makes it 2-0. And Gardiner scores 2 goals within 34 seconds of one another. On a great feed there by Weston. So the Gardiner Tigers are the quick strike Gardiner Tigers here. And Cony on their heels just a couple of minutes in down here. 2-0. Rams trying to steady the ship. Whoops, it fell out of the basket of Caleb Vose. Now he gets checked, gets double teamed, gets knocked down. This is going to stay with Cony, though. And Vose on the near sideline right below us, 2-0 Gardiner. Pass ahead to Jack Morrill. Morrill takes a trip down, fires, and that's a nice save. Connor Cody made that look a lot easier than it was. And he clears it out up to Rizzo now eventually. Cam floating down the left, backs away, surveys the field. Behind to Barrett. To Rizzo. Tigers up here 2-0. Pass in front, one hop pass and a score. Shawn Doyle. And the Tigers have come to play tonight. Doyle scores, and it's 3-0. And we're just 3:26 into the first period. As Gardiner has come out here like a house of fire. And lead at 3-0. And if you're Kyle Gleason right now, if this gets any worse here, you might have to take a timeout and just stop the momentum. All right, off the face-off, controlled by Morrill. Morrill takes a trip down the left. Brand right there on him. He breaks away from him, passes it in deep. Not handled. Down low there by Van Doren. Van Doren gets it back. Van Doren loses it, and coming out of there with it is Connor Cody. Cody, a lead pass. It doesn't connect, but it bounces. Deroghi. Deroghi, left side. Gardiner 3, Cony nothing. Down low in the corner to Rizzo. Got a player for Gardiner, number 28, who I don't have on my roster, so I apologize for that. If we can work on getting who he is. Rizzo. Rizzo trying to work in. Circles, shoots, misses wide. Tried to go far side there and went too far. So it'll be a Gardiner ball on the other side. Mayhew touches up. Behind for Deroghi. Now Rizzo. Now Cole Johnson. Now they're working around on the right to Colby Mayhew. It's been all Gardiner here. The Tigers lead 3-0. They've dominated territorially. They've had the ball in the offensive zone most of this first period. Now breaking in is Shawn Doyle, and he is checked, loose ball, scooped up, and now Morrill comes away with it for Cony. Jack Morrill breaks away from pressure. Nice feed, got it ahead. Here's Freeman. Freeman loses it. Right there, about 20 yards out in front. It came out of the stick. And breaking out, here come the Gardiner Tigers. It's Johnson. Johnson with a head of steam to Rizzo. Rizzo pulls up. Now works it back on the sideline, and Gardiner will set it up. Back behind, they go to Deroghi. Now to Rizzo. Doyle in front of the net, or check that in front of the net. It's Cole Johnson. Right side, Mayhew. Mayhew cruises down, works it out back again to Deroghi. 3-zip Gardiner. Centering pass, and it goes back about 20 yards out, trying to line it up there. Was Doyle knocked out of his stick. Breaking out, knocked down on the play, Josh Barrett. Loose ball, Rizzo. Rizzo got a whistle. And a violation here on Cony. And it will go to a timeout. Yep, timeout on the field. We'll take one, too. As always, brought to you by our friends at Hammond Lumber, 21 locations statewide, your building project partner. HammondLumber.com. The score, it's Gardiner 3, Cony nothing. Back after this on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
When I'm on the road speaking, I'm able to have sidebar conversations with everybody that wants to come talk to me. And I hear about their family and loved ones that are going through maybe cancer, maybe a critical illness, maybe something, being disabled from a job and not having the coverage that they need because their health care just didn't cover it.
I ask that you would allow one of our experienced representatives to come into your business so that we are able to educate you on the value of these very, very important products.
I'm just going to take one, Rob. Three 3-0 Gardiner Tigers over the Cony Rams here. Timeout is over with. And the Tigers back on the attack, which is what they've been doing all of the first period here. 5:50 to go in that first period, in this first period. And Tigers are still with the ball. Louise out deep. Louise goes in, fires, misses. By the way, we ran down number 28 for Gardiner. That's Cody Dingwell. So Cody wearing number 28. Deroghi on the side to Mayhew. Back to Deroghi. Elijah Beeland in goal for Cony has given up 3 here early on. Rizzo. Rizzo looking for open space. Oh, that's a great kick out there by Beeland. That was a kick out save just like a hockey goalkeeper would make. He put his stick down and made the stop there. That was outstanding. Beeland, I think we can give him, after this shot here, another one by Elijah Beeland. We can give him a Kennebec Eye Care highlight of the game right there. Kennebec Eye Care for all your eye care needs. And then bang, right after that, coming in and scoring for the, was it a goal? No goal. No goal. So they wave it off. And instead, Beeland will put it into play. Kennebec Eye Care, as I was saying, for all your eye care needs, Kennebec Eye Care, your site specialists. Here's Beeland. Looking for somebody to open up. Nobody really did. Ball ends up bouncing up to midfield. LaSalle gets it. A steal here for Gardiner. That shouldn't happen. You got to have somebody open there to get the ball away from the goalkeeper. All right, floating down the side, Deroghi. 3-0 in favor of Gardiner. Back behind the net, Rizzo. Cameron Rizzo. Gets it back out front. Now Louise. Coming onto the field, Cole Brand. Brand right there on the right. Little jump step. Nothing there. Back outside to Louise. Louise over to Brand. Now eventually to Rizzo. Rizzo gets a pick there from Weston, gets it in front, scores! Cam Rizzo, second of the game. And Cony's lead has opened up to 4-0. That comes at 8:12. And the Gardiner Tigers have come out with their offense clicking here in the first period, scoring 4 goals, the first 2 in within, that is, 34 seconds of one another. 4 goals in the first 8 minutes plus, and they lead it 4-0. It'll be Brand on the draw with Morrill. And they blow it dead and give it to Cony. All right, Morrill trying to get something going for the Rams. Cody has made a couple of saves, but for the most part, the ball has been in the other end. Genesio behind the net. Van Doren. Van Doren checked on the play by Ryan Moore, doing a good job to keep him at bay. Whole lot of nothing there, back out front. Cony able to get it to Caleb Vose. Vose, a pass to no one. Goes out, it'll go to Gardiner. Tomorrow on opening drive on The Score, I have a busy show. Caleb Manuel, the golfer from Mount Ararat, who's going to try and qualify for the U.S. Open. He'll be with me at 7:35. 8:05, the czar of the toy department, Travis Lesarchik from the Portland Press Herald. 8:30, Tom Caron from Nesson on board, talking Red Sox, who are trying to take the series against the White Sox tonight. So that's the lineup tomorrow morning. Opening drive, 7 to 9. We do it every weekday on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW. The Score. Rizzo had an opening there, and then it closed up. Now drops it off. They try to get it inside. Doesn't connect with Shawn Doyle. Rolls to the other side to Deroghi. Deroghi. Check that. It's not Deroghi. It's Louise. Knocked out of the stick. Loose ball. Flipped away, and picking it up now, Caleb Vose. Vose knocked out of his stick by Louise. Now Vose again. Lost the ball. Here comes Gardiner breaking in Brand. Brand with some opening, and he scores. A bounce shot. And Caleb Brand continues the onslaught. And it's 5-0 in favor of the Gardiner Tigers. Time of that goal, 10-10. Gardiner has scored early. They have scored often. So Cole Brand on the scoreboard. And right now, Cony needs a goal just to stop the bleeding. Morrill. Jack Morrill. Down the left side. Now cutting in front. Genesio, and a save. Pretty easy by Connor Cody. Here comes Gardiner, flying down the middle for the Tigers. Here's Dingwell. Dingwell, they get it in tight. Shot high. Got it in close to Shawn Doyle, and Doyle missed high. Ball will stay with Gardiner. Behind the net, Deroghi, now to Rizzo. Rizzo's got 2 already. Rizzo gets a pick. Looks for open space. Finds it and scores. And it's 6-0. Time of that goal, 11:57. As Gardiner just piles it on here. Just a blitzkrieg here in the first period. 6 goals. And a hat trick already for Cam Rizzo. Off the draw, puck, wrong sport. Ball pooches out, and Lascelles has it. Lascelles, a pass, intercepted by Cony, picked off there by Logan Tyler. Tyler with a head of steam. Tyler down the middle. Tyler laid it up, and we got a flag down. Tyler's down, and we've got a flag down here. So the ball ended up out. It'll be Cony's ball and a penalty on Gardiner. .9 seconds left in the period. Cony ball on the right side in the offensive zone with the man advantage. All right, Kyle Van Doren will start the play. Gives it to Morrill. Jack Morrill back to Van Doren. Van Doren with an opening, and he buries it. And Cony's on the board. Well, it doesn't take Cony long to score with the man advantage. Time of that goal, 11:33. And Kyle Van Doren gets Cony on the board. 6-1, Gardiner. And knocked down on the faceoff was Cole Brand. It's going to go to Gardiner. Brand's got it. Time for a quick strike here. And that's all Gardiner's done in the first period. Rizzo on the left. Clock at 13. Rizzo makes his move. Rizzo goes in, and that's ice cream right there for Cam Rizzo. Just absolute ice cream, and he's got 4. In the first period, he gets the Van Doren goal right back. And with 6.4 seconds left in the period, it's 7-1 Gardiner. Just an absolute blitz of goals by the Tigers here in the first period. All right, time to face it off. A scramble for it at midfield, and that is the end of the first quarter. We've got ourselves a domination situation. The score at the end of one from Hopefield and Gardiner. The Gardiner Tigers 7, the Cony Rams 1. You're listening to live coverage of high school lacrosse on Munzing Media and also on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
JMH Associates is a boutique financial and management consulting firm that can provide customized solutions for your business or personal affairs. We can provide management expertise to your small business, personal financial guidance, and organizational structure for your personal and business needs. This will allow for better communication and execution with your other financial partners. We help establish businesses, we'll help you start a new business, and we can provide IT support for your business needs. We are JMH Associates. We're proud to be associated with MunzingMediaSports.com.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learn so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
You're listening to live coverage of boys high school lacrosse on The Score, Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, Skowhegan, Waterville, Augusta. Teams have switched sides. We're back underway. And Cony shooting at the other goal. They got a great chance there right off the face-off in the second by Kyle Van Doren. And he ends up upended. There's a flag down. And we've got a penalty here on Gardiner. So Cony, which just scored on a goal by Van Doren with a man advantage, is going to have another opportunity to do so. A penalty on Gardiner. So the Rams will set up shop here down 7-1. They've got work to do. That's the bad news. The good news is there's a long time to do it. 3 periods left to go. Brody Freeman. Back out front, Geneseo. The shot by Van Doyle. Nice save there. I'm not sure if it was on goal, but Connor Cody can't be choosy, and he made the save. Pass up to midfield, missed there. Now the Gardiner Tigers on the attack. On the right sideline for Gardiner. Cam Rizzo. Rizzo goes deep to Deroghi. Yeah, the Tigers pulling things out, trying to work off this penalty. And Chris, if you can work on finding out who number 39 is for Gardiner, that'd be great too, because I don't have him on my roster. Back outside to Rizzo. Just coming on the field, and the pass unexpected there by Weston. And it's going to be a Cony ball over there on the sidelines right in front of the Gardiner bench. They go back to the goalkeeper, Elijah Beeland, to Killian Arnold. Arnold works it up quickly down the far side for Cony. Ray Deneen. Deneen out back, and they start it up here. Here's Van Doyle. Van Doyle trying to curl in front, gets bodied off there. The big body of Ryan Moore. Moore ends up knocking him down. Tough to get by that guy. Now a long shot really wide from Morrill out deep. Ryan Moore, you aren't getting in front of the net without a fight from him. First of all, he's big as a house. And secondly, he's tough as nails. He will work you. Morrill has it knocked down, trying to pick it up. There is Louise. Still loose. Morrill comes away. Morrill inside. Morrill, tough shot, and it's deflected and goes wide. Good work there by Jack Morrill. 9:25 to go in the first half. It's 7-1 Gardiner. All right, Van Doyle, excuse me. Geneseo. Out front now to Freeman. Freeman veers in, shoots, it's blocked. Loose ball pops out. Still loose. Morrill in there poking at it. Also in there is Freeman, and Cony comes away with it. Freeman able to win the battle. Freeman, very shifty. Geneseo shoots it wide on the short side, and trying to touch up is the goalkeeper, Connor Cody, but Cony wins that battle. Rams down 7-1, need some offense. Van Doyle. Van Doyle tries to work it in front, shoots, and it's at the feet of Connor Cody. Cody, a pass up to midfield. On the break now, Weston. Weston on the fly. Caden Weston. Veers wide, forced that way by Arnold, runs away from him. Weston now over on the far side for Cole Brand. Gardiner 7, Cony 1. Louise. Out to the mysterious number 39, who's got a clear path to the goal, decides not to shoot. Lays it over, and a shot there is wide by Dingwell. Dingwell, about 15 yards out, maybe 12 yards out front. Had a good shot, but he missed. Rizzo, who's got 4 goals. Now Deroghi. Deroghi knocked out of the basket. Nice job on the defensive end by Sam Cormier. Deroghi. Louise. Nathaniel Louise. 7.5 to go in the first half. Cony in trouble here, down 7-1. and most of the play has been in their zone. There's a shot high and wide by Louise. And Rizzo has got it. To Brand. Cole fades back outside. Here's number 39. Goes in, a bouncer, no. And it goes wide, and touching up there is Deroghi. Deroghi to Rizzo. Rizzo back out front. Louise. Now it's Brand. Brand, balls out of his basket, picked up by 39. Back to Deroghi. Deroghi looking to wheel and deal. Instead, over to Rizzo. Rizzo trying to get in front. Checked on the play by Cormier. Rizzo now lays it back outside for Brand, and it rolls all the way past midfield. And this is going to go to Gardiner. So a turnover there by the Tigers. And Cony with an opportunity here. Here's Van Doyle. Waiting for his mates. Kyle Van Doren, I should say. I don't know why I was calling him Van Doyle. Van Doren, my bad there. I apologize. Kyle Van Doren now out front. It's Freeman. To Van Doren. Goes low, and he missed. And who won the race there? Cody did. So it'll be the Tigers' ball here. Colby Vassell. Knocked out of the stick there on the far side. Trying to break out was Tweedy. Had it taken away in front. Open man there. And unable to get it was Van Doren. He eventually does. Spinning in is Freeman. Freeman's shot is blocked. We got a flag down. Going to get a penalty here on Gardiner. Freeman. Not a Morrill. Jack Morrill goes in, misses on a bouncer. Tried to skip it in on the far side, and now the penalty. So the Tigers have certainly given, if you will, Cony some opportunities to score with penalties. The Rams have converted one of them. Their only goal came with Gardiner short a man. Here's another chance with 5.5 to go in the first half. They trail 7-1. Freeman out front to Genesio. Inside, Van Doren had it knocked out of his stick by Ryan Moore. Loose ball, Van Doren, Moore, and Moore. Big long sticker comes away with it, knocked away. Van Doren, he can't pick it up. Morrill now. And it's picked up. They get it in the middle. Oh, wide open there was Genesio, but the ball rolls deep. Van Doren changes hands. A bouncer just ends up bouncing harmlessly into the stick of Cody. And Gardiner will bust it out. To the middle now for the Tigers, Brand. Brand, and a nice save there by Beeland. Elijah Beeland. Sends away Josh Barrett. Barrett for Freeman. Genesio blocked. Ryan Moore, he's really difficult to get it past. And Moore. You got to love the aggressiveness of Ryan Moore. He gets after it there. All right, Van Doren. Kyle Van Doren. Shoot. Scores! Well, there's one Cony needed, and Van Doren's got them both. And it's 7-2. Comes at 7:48 of the second period. And the Rams close the gap to 5. It's 7-2. 4:12 left in the first half. .412 left in the half. Gardiner 7, Cony 2. Game reset brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. Off the draw, Freeman. Or check that Morrill. Jack Morrill Morrill turned away. Dingwell on him there. Left side, Genesio. Genesio, nice fake. But he's still shut off. Good job by Tweedy to turn him away. Now Freeman. Ball bounces out of the stick of Deneen. Loose, Deneen picks it up. Deneen's pass, a one-hopper. Nice handle there by Genesio. Van Doren. 3.5 to go in the first half. Van Doren. Which way will he spin? He doesn't. Back out deep to Morrill. Now Genesio. Now Van Doren. Van Doren trying to force his way in, turns and fires, and it's very wide. This ball stays with Cony. Deneen back there to touch up. Deneen over to Genesio. Tries to power his way in by Tweedy. Tweedy slows him a little bit. Loose ball, and missing on a high bounce shot there was Morrill. We've got a flag down again. A flag down, 2:50 to go in the second period. And a penalty. I believe on Gardiner. But it's tough to say because there's nobody going to a penalty box, and there's not obviously on the clock here a place to put penalties. They do have that in Oakland on their clock. All right, it's a Gardiner ball. Pass right side to Doyle. Shawn has a goal here in the first half. Back deep to Deroghi. Rizzo. Now to Doyle. Doyle gets it back. Here's a whip shot, and it's wide. Dingwell with the shot. Now Dingwell cuts in, gets a pass, tries a jump shot. It bounces wide. Now a pass, the shot. Doyle, and a save there by Elijah Beeland. Right off the stick. And Cony breaks it out. Here come the Rams. Freeman. Freeman with a head of steam. Freeman, they get it up. It's knocked away there by Tweedy. Good play to knock down that pass intended for Van Doren. Ball's out. It's a Cony ball. 1:55 to go in the half. Van Doren. Van Doren knocked out of his basket. Nice hustle play there in the back. Made by Colby Vassell. Genesio fakes, nice fake, goes in, shoots, scores! That was pretty from Nick Genesio. And it is 7-2. Excuse me, 7-3. That's two in a row. Van Doren and now Genesio. And so Cony has closed the gap. It's 7-3. That comes at the 10:25 mark. So Van Doren and Genesio, the only goals here by either side in the second period, 7-3. Off the face-off, controlled by Gardiner. Garrett Doyle gets it ahead. Here comes Gardiner. It's Rizzo going in, and he missed. Cam Rizzo, one of the best goal scorers in boys lacrosse in Maine, was, 70 yards in front, and he missed. He went high. Rizzo there looking for goal number 5, and there's a goal there. I didn't see who shot it. It was our friend number 39, whose name I don't have.
Angelo GB.
Oh, it's him? Yeah. All right, I have him as 38. All right, let's change him to 39. So Angelo Galaboy's Bars with the goal. Or as we call him now, AGB. And they get it right back, and it's 8-4. So just when Cony has an opening, Gardiner closes it. And the Tigers come right back. A pass behind Rizzo. Rizzo runs it down, a minute to go. 8-3. Rizzo takes it in front, finds open space and buries it. There's goal number 5 for Cam Rizzo. Have yourself a half, Cam Rizzo. And it's 9-3. Time of the goal, 11:05. So the way it's going here, Gardiner's going to get into double digits in the first half. All right, off the faceoff, they pick it right up. LaSalle over to Dingwell. Here's AGB. Back behind, they work it to Deroghi. 38 seconds left. Braden Deroghi. And we've got a timeout. Gardiner takes a timeout. They'll set up. Casey Johnson will set up or try to set up a successful play here in the final 38 seconds. We'll keep it right here. 38.6 seconds to go in the first half with Gardiner on top 9-3. Today's game brought to you by the Central Maine Motors Auto Group, the dealer with no dock fees. Where cars and trucks always cost you less. You can find out more. Go to cmautogroup.com. Tomorrow on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW The Score, our furious game-a-day pace continues and wraps up for the week with softball. It's Lawrence at Nokomis. Game time is 4 o'clock from the hub of Maine, Newport. Tomorrow here on The Score. Hopefully we'll see Mia Coots pitch for Nokomis. She had a no-hitter last time out and fanned 20 of 21 batters. So that's tomorrow at 4. That wraps up the week. We've got 3 next week on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then it's on to the postseason. All right, let's see what Casey Johnson has designed here. With 38.6 seconds to go. Gardiner 9, Cony 3. Deroghi has the ball in the back corner. Here we go. Over to AGB. Looks, gets in front. Now has to veer to the side, now to Dingwell. Clock at 25. Dingwell, an opening, lays it off right there. Shot, score! Cole Johnson. Well, the play he called, run to perfection by Gardiner. They make double digits. It's 10-3 Tigers. Just the way he drew it up. Time of the goal, 11:40. So after Cony got on the board twice from Van Doren and Genesio, 3 goals by Gardiner. And they lead by 7 goals. This is their largest lead of the game. All right, off the face-off. Scooped up by Brody Freeman. Freeman going to have to hurry. Bounces off the stick of Vose. 10 seconds. Loose ball, and they blow it dead with 5.7. Looks like it'll stay with Cony. All right, work it out back, and not much to do there as Moore not going to let you move and get in front there, and that is it. A first half dominated by the Gardiner Tigers here on their home field. They jump out to a 6-0 lead, led 7-1 at the end of 1, and now they lead by 7 goals here at halftime. The score at the half from Hokefield and Gardiner. The Gardiner Tigers 10 and the Cony Rams 3. You're watching and listening to Boys High School Lacrosse on Munzing Media and Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
Coaches know you can't win a game without proper planning and execution. Let Gosline Retirement Planning coach you into a confident retirement. Here at Gosline Retirement, we provide that proper planning and help you utilize a step-by-step approach on all facets of your retirement planning. We provide guidance on income planning, wealth management, understanding taxation, Medicare and long-term care, and legacy and estate planning. We pride ourselves on working hard for those who have worked hard their entire lives. So, schedule your appointment today and let the team at Gosline Retirement Planning put together a retirement game.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. At Randolph Hardware, our game plan is simple. We offer way more than just hardware, but it all starts with a promise. We have what you need and always with a smile. We have a huge selection of paint, plumbing, electrical, and gardening supplies to help you complete simple projects to major home renovations. We also offer a rental center, factory authorized power equipment repair, and the best tool selection around. So stop in today and let the Randolph Hardware team help make your project a winner.
Hi, my name is Shayna Epperson and I'm with Atlantic Youth Sports Inc. and we operate out of Gardiner, Maine. We strive to bring young athletes to the game of basketball, volleyball, softball, and lacrosse. We also bring our principal cores, 3 of them, of teamwork, we bring respect, and we bring confidence.
Hi, I'm Lizzie Gruber. I've been with Shayna for 6 years. AYS has brought me to be a physically and mentally stronger person on and off the court. I've also met some of my lifelong friends through this amazing program.
You can become part of our family by visiting us online at www.aysinc.org, or you can email us at aysincinfo@gmail.com.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
At our firm, we have the client and only the client in mind. Our mission is to get to know and understand your needs, wants, and long-term goals. We want to help you develop, implement, and monitor a strategy that's designed to address your individual situation. We understand the challenges families face today. From managing debt to saving for college to retirement, these personal finance challenges can be overwhelming. Our commitment is to utilize all of our resources to help you pursue your goals. We believe in thinking out of the box, and we are not afraid to challenge conventional wisdom in our approach to financial services and preserving wealth. All of our energy, commitment, and efforts are focused on you, the client, and your satisfaction.
When you choose a financial institution to entrust your hard-earned money to, bigger is not necessarily better. Will you be noticed? Will you be heard? At Gardiner Federal Credit Union, our members aren't account numbers, they're our friends and neighbors. Each member has a vote, a voice. What matters to you matters to us. Lending decisions are based not solely on your credit score, but on who you truly are. We work diligently to end hunger. We volunteer in our local schools and throughout the community supporting neighborhood events. We are local people making local decisions, investing in our members and giving back to our communities. Gardiner Federal Credit Union, where your money has a voice.
At a family's time of loss, making arrangements with those you know and trust can lessen the burden, so you may better focus on preparations and services. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care's network of long-established, family-managed firms is here for families like yours, providing experienced and compassionate service throughout Central Maine. They are Lowry Brothers and Wheeler Funeral Homes in Fairfield and Oakland, Knowlton and Hewins and Roberts Funeral Homes, serving Augusta and Winthrop, and Staples Funeral Home for families in Gardiner, Maine. Each staff is experienced at accommodating the unique needs of the families we serve, as well as pre-arranging services for individuals. All of the Family First locations stay true to our traditions and commitment to the communities we've served for decades. Together, we join with you to celebrate lives well lived. Family First Funeral Homes and Cremation Care, where your family is our family.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsules Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsules tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsulespizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
The New England Aviation Academy is Maine's only official service training center and service training partner. NEAA is strategically located at the Brunswick Executive Airport in beautiful Brunswick, Maine, which is on the Atlantic coast and only an hour to the mountains in the western part of the state. The aircraft used by NEAA to train our students and rent to current pilots are all technically advanced airplanes, have the Cirrus airframe parachute system, and are the newest model generation. We train in the best equipment in the marketplace, which not only ensures clients are learning to fly aircraft the industry is utilizing on a daily basis, but also is the safest and most reliable. NEAA's facility at KBXM includes a spacious heated hangar, classroom space, and a private briefing room, which make for an optimal learning experience. So, come fly our 2021 Cirrus SR20 and experience the Cirrus life.
When I walked through these doors, I was just blown away.
This is insane. It just caught my attention immediately.
This is the first place that I've seen like this decked out. It's pretty sweet.
This is a grand opening for our esports arena. We're talking 1,600 square feet of pure technology.
Like, I'm shaking being here. It's so cool.
There's nothing like it in Maine. We're ahead of the curve here.
It's definitely a big market, something you can make a living on.
I've always had an interest in esports.
So we're treating it like an extension of our athletic program. And then in addition to that, we're starting an esports management degree program.
It's just a different community for me to be a part of.
It really just helps me just be myself. It's just really fun.
This will bring students together. That's what's happening, and that's what esports is.
To me, it's beautiful, and I want to live here.
Face-off to start the second half. Ball pops out and picked up now by the Gardiner Tigers. It's Camden LaSalle, had it knocked out of his basket. Morrill fights for it at midfield, and the Rams eventually scooping it up for Cony is Brody Freeman. Freeman gets it in the middle for Morrill. Jack Morrill been kept in check so far in the first half. Jack Morrill lays it out deep to Van Doren. Van Doren did score twice. He's got 2 of the 3 for Cony. Genesio, not a Morrill. Cony has not been able to get inside. That Gardiner defense has been solid. They've done a good job at keeping them on the perimeter. Morrill tries to penetrate, gets pushed to the side by Tweedy. Out back, a pass right through the wickets there of Vassell. And now it's poked ahead. Nice job stick handling there by LaSalle. With a long stick, it's not an easy thing to do. Look at these long stickers playing back here like they've got short sticks, and now they work it ahead. Here's Brand. Brand right down Broadway. Bounce pass up. The shot by Doyle. Score! That's a Kennebec Eye Care highlight of the game. Some beautiful passing there by the Gardiner Tigers, finished off by Shawn Doyle, and it's 11-3. Beautiful stuff there from Gardiner. Shawn Doyle scores at 1:14. And it's 11-3. All right, off the faceoff. Here comes Gardiner again. Brand checked from behind. He fired it high and wide, and Gardiner able to touch up. Doyle and Rizzo were both there. Plenty of balls back there to choose from, that's for sure, on that end line. Braden Deroghi. Deroghi, center, shot high and wide by Doyle. He missed badly. He almost got in the soccer goal, so there's that. All right, Deroghi. Thinks better of it. Stops, cuts, shoots and scores. Braden Deroghi figures I may as well get on the scoreboard, and he does. And it is 12-3 as the Tigers just pile it on. They have made it look easy. Been a pretty quiet day back there for Connor Cody in goal for Gardiner. Not seeing a lot of action. Again, another face-off win by Brand. Brand to Doyle. Doyle over to Rizzo. Ducks it in! That's another Kennebec Eye Care highlight of the game. Doyle, a great feed to Rizzo for goal number 6 right on the doorstep. In fact, Rizzo was almost beyond the goal when he scored to make it 13-3, and a timeout called here by Kyle Gleason. We'll take it as well. 10:05 to go in the third period. The score is Gardiner 13 and Cony 3. Back after this on The Score. Just taking one.
Strategic Real Estate Services, serving all buyers and sellers. 2 locations, 335 Water Street, Gardiner, and 83 Kennedy Memorial Drive, Waterville. From residential to commercial, solutions and strategies that equal results for you. Visit strategicreservices.com or call 485-1105.
It's been a romp so far for the Gardiner Tigers. They lead 13-3, the face-off after the timeout. And coming away with it there at midfield was Casey Mills, but they blow it dead, and it'll go to Gardiner. Tigers have won every single battle tonight. Here's Cody Dingwell. Over to Rizzo. Cam's got 6 tonight. Rizzo on the side. Deroghi. Deroghi beats his man. Tries to drop it in front, pass too high. Dingwell trying to run it down. Fought for there. Caleb Vose fighting for it, but Dingwell comes away with it. Dingwell pass in the middle. Nice spin. Up and scoring for the Gardiner Tigers, Colby Mayhew. And it's 14-3. Little ballerina move there by Mayhew at the end. And Colby Mayhew buries it to make it 14-3. Time of the goal, 2:35. And here in the first 2:35 of the third period, 4 goals scored by Gardiner, and they're bidding for another one. A save by Beeland off a drive there by Cole Brand, looking to become a multiple goal scorer. Nice pass, a headman pass up to Freeman. Freeman had it taken away, however, scooted up by Garrett Doyle. Long sticker shot. Of course, you can't get much on it with that long stick, and an easy save by Beeland. Pass to midfield. And Doyle with it again. Doyle up to Rizzo. 14-3. Rizzo backs it off to Deroghi behind the net. Looped it up to Rizzo. Cam to Deroghi. On the other side to Colby Mayhew, who just scored that spinning goal. Now back out front to Johnson. He's got one today. Johnson inside Doyle. Doyle, and it came out of his stick. Never got the shot off, and it ends up with Deroghi in behind the goal. Deroghi forced back. Braden Deroghi now drops it off to Rizzo. Look out. Rizzo goes in, shoots and scores. That's ice cream for Cam Rizzo, and that's 7 goals for Rizzo today. Rizzo is simply not going to miss that. Time of the goal, 4:13, and that's going to bring a running clock. When it gets to 12, it's a running clock. So 15-3. The avalanche continues here in the second half. Gardiner has scored 5 times in the first 4 minutes and 13 seconds. They have played just a superb game. Offensively, Casey Johnson's got to be delighted with what he's seen. The precision with which they've played in the first half has been really impressive. They have gotten people open and hit those open men with real skill. Lascelles up to Deroghi, playing on the left now. Doyle's behind as Casey Johnson moves some players around. Doyle in front, tried to get it down low there. Wyatt Brand in the game, couldn't handle the pass. Scooped up, however, by Nathaniel Louise. Back to Brand. Down low to Deroghi. Dingwell, or check that, not Dingwell, but Louise. Now Brand. Over on the side to Weston. Well, Gardiner can play with no sense of urgency. They've got such a big lead right now. Maybe just taking some time off the clock is a good thing to do. Louise goes in. He's not taking any time off the clock. His shot is blocked. He wants to get on the score sheet. Loose ball out back of the net, and it's picked up by Cony. Rams clear to no one in particular. At midfield, running it down, Cole Brand. Vassell in there too. Cony comes away with a breakaway here. Van Doren scores. Van Doren makes it 15-4. As Cony gets on the board here finally in the second half. Time of the goal, 6:40. So Van Doren has a hat trick today. He's been impressive. 15-4. 5 minutes to go in the third. Scooted ahead by Freeman. Or checked out by Morrill. Morrill gets it back now. Jack Morrill looking to operate. Morrill to the side to Van Doren. Van Doren out back. On him is Ryan Moore. Moore whacking at him. And back out deep to Genesio. The shot by Morrill scores. Jack Morrill gets on the scoreboard. 15-5. .725, the time of that goal. Gardiner still up by 10. Casey Johnson has substituted here in the third period, gotten some of his bench people some valuable playing time. Off the face-off, popped up. Brand worked it into the offensive zone, trying to get a stick on it there, LaSalle. Cony comes away with it. Josh Barrett. Barrett forced wide, knocked down, and a flag here. Another flag from behind. Both officials throwing flags. I think they both agree on what the transgression was. It was a trip. So Gardiner with a man in the box. A man advantage here for Cony. See if they can cash in on it. 3:05 to go in the third period, down 15-5. Van Doren to Mills. Mills to the middle. Genesio. Rams working around the perimeter. Genesio loses it. Jumping in there was Vassell. Vassell slows the play down. Then it pops up to Van Doren. Kyle Van Doren. Van Doren gets it up. Nice fast pass there for Barrett. Barrett missed the shot. He missed the nets. And back is Freeman. 2:25 left. Genesio. Van Doren. Over on the near side, the shot wide by Casey Mills. Cony will have it again. Freeman. Freeman looks it over. Genesio looking to step into a shot, then thought better of it. Now Mills. Van Doren gets a pick from Mills. Really can't use it. Gets another pick there, this time by Deneen. Van Doren lobs it to Deneen. Deneen trying to spin to get a shot. Can't. Deneen pulls it back. Now a bit of an opening. To the middle. Falls down. Ball out of the stick. Scooped up by Ryan Moore. Here comes the big man. Ryan Moore rumbling, shoots a one-hopper and a save there by Beelan. Nice rush by Ryan Moore. Working it ahead now for Cony. Barrett. 120 left. And we have both officials again throwing a flag at the same time as play continues. And now it's blown dead, and another penalty here on Gardiner. So Cony's ball in the offensive zone. And we've got a timeout. 48.6 seconds to go in the third. It's Gardiner 15 and Cony 5. Timeout brought to you by Hammond Lumber, 21 locations statewide. Your building project partner, HammondLumber.com.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home.
We are the place for high school sports, Sports Radio 1160 WSKW The Score. Welcome back to Hoke Field and Gardiner, and welcome to those of you who are watching today on Munzing Media. Glad to be on their air today to provide our audio. 48.6 seconds to go in the third. Cony with a man advantage. Van Doren, Genesio. Goes over on the far side to Deneen, to Genesio. Now to Van Doren. Got to get in close. Van Doren ends up on the seat of his pants, gets back up, and they'll reset. Clock at 22. Van Doren inside. Nice pass there. Can Barrett do anything with it? Not right now. Over to Mills. Now a turnaround shot is a save by Connor Cody, who made that look pretty easy. Clears it out. And this should run timeout in the third period. Running literally out of bounds was Deroghi, and that's it for the third. Gardiner will go into the fourth quarter with a 10-goal lead. The score, Tigers 15 and Cony 5. Back after this. This is high school lacrosse on Sports Radio 1160 WSKW, The Score.
Coaches and athletes know that teamwork is the key to success. At the Gosline Insurance Group, our team is comprised of knowledgeable, enthusiastic, and dedicated agency personnel who are committed to keeping our clients informed and protected. Featuring 9 agencies throughout the area, the Gosline Insurance Group is the largest locally owned independent agency group in Central Maine. As a trusted choice agent, we are dedicated to you and are committed to treating you as a person and not as a policy. This commitment means we will work for you and not the insurance company. So call us today and let our team put you on the path to success.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsules Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsules tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsulespizza.com.
Mike Violet back here at Hoke Field in Gardiner. You are listening to Boys High School Lacrosse today on The Score, Sports Radio 1160 WSKW. 15-5 in favor of the Gardiner Tigers as we get started here in the third, and Jack Morrill with it. Morrill has it outside. Genesio. Nick Genesio. He scored today. Now Van Doren, who has been the brunt of their offense today, had it for the moment, ends up back with Morrill. Morrill puts his head down, goes in, shoots, and a save by Connor Cody. Gardiner ran out to a 6-0 lead, led 7-1 at the end of one. They led 10-3 at halftime. Lead 15-5 now. Our game recap brought to you by Midstate Machine. If you're looking for a career, check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. And the pass goes wide there of Louise. Tigers pick it up on the far sideline. Caden Weston out back to Rizzo. Cam's got 6 today. Over to Doyle. Doyle, the pass missed. Louise all the way to midfield. Picking it up is Brand. Well, jump step, then he got knocked down. That's a flag on Vose. And the call is made. And Caleb Vose will exit for a tripping penalty. So Gardiner will set it up here. And a chance to work on some things, I would think, with this big a lead. All right, here come the Tigers. Louise inside, or check that right side for Doyle. Out back to Deroghi. Now Cam Rizzo. Rizzo, Louise, Dingwell. Sounds like a law firm. A shot by Doyle is outside the net. Hits the side of the net. Stays with the Tigers. Deroghi to Rizzo. Now to Louise. Cam Rizzo looking for another one. Shoots it. A nice save there by Elijah Beeland. Good stop. Turning upfield. Gage Cormier. Cormier on the attack. Genesio tried to bull his way in. Couldn't. Over to Kyle Van Doren. Van Doren fakes a pass. Now Van Doren takes it way outside. Drops it off there for Deneen. Deneen looks. Deneen cruises down the right. Now makes a move. Deneen to the middle. Out to Van Doren. Van Doren whips one, and is that in? It is. A goal for Kyle Van Doren. And for him today, let's see, 1, 2, 3. That's number 4 for Kyle Van Doren. And it's 15-6. Off the face-off, and a traveling violation, I guess, honestly, I don't know what that means in lacrosse. All right, working it up now for Gardiner. Brand lays it over to Doyle out back. Doyle in the corner to Rizzo. Rizzo looking for a cutter. Now he cuts himself, lays it off inside. A shot and a save. Boy, right in front, Alex Grover. A nice save by Beelan. That was a great setup by Rizzo. All right, they'll try it again, Louise. Louise inside. Rizzo scores! Cam Rizzo makes it 16-6. Yeah, the beat goes on for Gardiner. They put 10 on the board in the first half. And they're working toward that again here in the second. They have been consistently scoring the whole game. Mills off the faceoff for Cony. Mills being harassed by Brand. Gets inside of it. Lays it over. They'll take it back out. And this is Morrill. Morrill a bouncer. And that's a score. Jack Morrill scores. 16-7. 6:25 left. Clock running. So 2 goals here for Cony in the fourth, excuse me. And Morrill comes away with it. Right down Broadway. Morrill tried, I think, to shoot there. It almost looked like a shot that maybe he pulled back on and was looking to pass to Deneen. In any event, it ends up being a Cony ball, and Van Doren tried a tough angle shot. It went out. Van Doren went down hard. That hurt. Cony ball, Genesio. Fakes inside. Has an opening and scores. That's a beautiful goal scorer's play there by Nick Genesio. Very nice goal. 16-8. Genesio is a multiple goal scorer today. That is 2 for him. So Geneseo makes it 16-8. Morrill on the faceoff with Brand. Morrill whacks at the stick there of LaSalle, knocked the stick right out of LaSalle's hands. Gardiner comes away with it, though. Brand worked it up, and we have a timeout. Timeout called. 4:32 left in the fourth period. We'll stay right here. It is Gardiner 16, Cony 8. Tomorrow, softball on the score. At 4 o'clock, Nokomis hosting Lawrence. Tomorrow from 7 to 9, I will have opening drive for you. We do it every Monday through Friday from 7 to 9. Guest tomorrow, golfer Caleb Manuel from Topsom, who plays at UConn and is going to try to qualify for the U.S. Open at Brookline on June 6th. Caleb Manuel, who's a pliable athlete. He is represented by Greg Glynn. Caleb will join me at 7:35. 8:05, Travis Lesargic, the czar of the toy department from the Portland Press Herald. 8:30, Tom Caron from Nesson talking Red Sox. .432 left. (16-8). Gardiner in the lead. They have never trailed. Rizzo. 7 goals today for Cam. Over to Dingwell. Cody Dingwell. Working it behind the net. Switches hands. Over to AGB. Angelo Galabois Bars. Rizzo working it on the perimeter. Pass juggled by Johnson. Comes up with it. Johnson back to Rizzo. Now to AGB. Now to Rizzo. Johnson. They work it to the side of the net, try to go in front to Mayhew. They do get it in front, not to Mayhew, but to Grover. And Alex Grover on the scoreboard. And it's 17-8. So anybody and everybody getting in on the fun for Gardiner here today, as they have piled up the goals. This beautiful facility here, Hokefield, just looks fantastic. I've had people text me while we are on the air here on Munzing Media, who are watching on Munzing Media, telling me how good the picture looks on TV. The field does look great. Done a masterful job here. This field turf is the best in the business. Brand takes it deep. 2:38 left. Now to Galabois Bars. To Dingwell. To Rizzo. Cam takes it in front and does what he does, which is to score. I'm going to need an abacus to count up his goals today. That's 18-8. Do they still use abacuses in math class? An abacus? Does anybody actually still have an abacus? Because I probably haven't seen an abacus in, I don't know, 50 years? Yeah, back to, way back to the future. All right, Jack Morrill on the attack. Jack attack. Over to Van Doren. Van Doren a fake. Gets a pick there from Mills. Trying to make a move to Neen. Can't. Van Doren fakes. Goes left-handed, shoots, and is that in? Yeah. That's a goal. That's a nice goal. Kyle Van Doren having himself a day. 18-9. 1 minute to go. All right, Morrill and Alex Grover on the draw. Morrill comes away with it. Jack over midfield. Whacked at there by Cam Rizzo. Shot, score! Jack Morrill makes it 18-10 as Gardiner has its lead shaved down to 8. And Cony reaches double digits. "15 seconds left on the clock. And they won't even have time to get it off. And that is that. The players who are going to take part in the face-off shake hands, and that is it. The Gardiner Tigers roll. They scored early, they scored often, and they win it by 8. Final score here tonight at Hoke Field in Gardiner. The Gardiner Tigers 18, the Cony Rams 10. The post-game show and our Matthews Brothers Windows Player of the Game coming up after these messages. This is high school lacrosse on the Score.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsules Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsules tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsulespizza.com.
If you want to boost your energy, metabolism, and nutrition, try one of Northeast Nutrition's 85 energizing teas. Fruity, made with natural aloe, stevia, and herbal and green teas. Or have a low-carb 200 to 300 calorie shake for breakfast or lunch. Choose from over 50 flavors like Fluffernutter or Pumpkin Turtle Cheesecake. Northeast Nutrition also has customized protein iced coffees, caffeine-free options for the kiddos, and specialty drinks for athletes. Northeast Nutrition, 599 Main Avenue, Farmingdale. Follow on Facebook at Northeast Nutrition and Energy.
Rob Munsing joining you back here. I want to thank Mike Violet, the Score, WSKW 1160. Tune in to Mike 7 to 9 tomorrow morning for the opening drive. Well, we want to go over our players of the game here. Congratulate all the seniors here on senior night for Gardiner High School lacrosse, and congratulate all the seniors as they get a chance to go against their arch rival and beat them here on senior night. Nothing better than that for any Gardiner Tiger. It was a game that the Tigers controlled early, and then often Cony came back towards the end a little bit to make it a little closer probably than the scoreboard indicates that the play was. Gardiner dominated this game, so congratulations to Coach Casey Johnson on senior night, and his 12 seniors go out as winners here against Cony. Well, we'll take a look at our players of the game here. Let's take a look at the Northeast Nutrition and Energy Defensive Player of the game. And you heard Mike Violet talk about Ryan Moore's play. Had a beautiful rush at about mid-game, and saw him going down the middle of the field like a pterodactyl on the attack. And Ryan with some good long stick play back on the defensive end. He'll win the Northeast Nutrition High Energy Player of the Game award, so he gets a free drink at Northeast Nutrition and Energy. He's very familiar with that, having won awards from us during the basketball season. Our Capsules Pizza player of the game for the offensive player of the game is Cam Rizzo. We had Cam with 9 goals here in the game. So the Capsules Pizza player of the game, Cam Rizzo. Congratulations to Cam on that. Looks like I have both these up here. There we go. Get Cam his due. So we had Cam for 9 goals, and he's the Capsules Pizza player of the game. He'll get a free medium pizza from our good friends at Capsules Pizza. So we want to thank both those sponsors all year as we conclude the regular spring season for us. Now, just want to let you know some thoughts for us on playoffs. We'll take a look at when the games are for our availability. We also have some upcoming scheduled events for the school. The only graduation in school that we're covering this year is Gardiner. The other schools that we have covered in the past have gone back. So we won't be covering Halldale, won't be covering Richmond, Monmouth, some of the other schools. I think everybody's reverting back to in-person attendance now that COVID is a little less here. So, but we will still cover our Gardiner Tigers as they go through Class Day. We will cover that. We will cover graduation. We will cover the parade, and we will cover the fireworks, just as we have done for the past couple of years. So we have to work the playoffs around probably Class Day, because we'll have a full setup going on in the school on Class Day. So we have some work to do over at softball if we're going to be able to broadcast from there, try to get that settled out. Things work very well here from Hope Field, even though there's no internet up here. The reason is we're up high. Over at softball, we're in the gully. We can't get that signal, that LTE signal that we need. Up here, we hit the towers pretty well. So we're able to bring the game out. I think it looked pretty good. You folks let me know. I thought it looked pretty good, giving it a quick look on the monitor. So the first Cony Gardiner boys lacrosse game between the rivals played here on the turf. And, of course, the beautiful new complex over at Cony, too, is going to really help the series of games that we play. Football next fall, I believe. I heard today from Coach Patrick Munsing will be at Cony this fall on their beautiful new field over there. So that's going to wrap it up here for our regular season. I want to congratulate all the seniors that graduate from Gardiner Area High School. They all made an impact with their play here tonight, and they had to be congratulated for that. Well, that's going to wrap it up here. We want to thank our good friends at WSKW, Mike Violet, to score, as he was able to bring us his expertise, his play-by-play, and we thank him for that. So, Mike, congratulations on your coverage, your new role at the Score. WSKW as they transitioned over to sports radio. Well, that's going to wrap it up here from Hoke Field. Gardiner Tigers victorious here in boys lacrosse. Until the next time, for Chris Wheeler, I'm Rob Munsing. We thank Mike Violet, WSKW. That's going to do it as we look forward to playoffs. Check in on our Facebook page as we update any coverage that we will have. Until then, until next time, so long, everybody.